just before we get started, we're grabbing some lunch. Oh, that looks great, brother. Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Hey, good day everyone, it's Mike from Finding Fish. Welcome to Santa Maria, welcome to the Perla Blanca, and welcome to their beach. I am going to be making a video today about this beach. It says on the sign, top 10 beach in the world. I'm going to tell you right now, I've been to this beach, I think 4 times. This is a gorgeous beach. It's, I think it's my top 3 to top 5 ultimate beach in Cuba. And we're going to go, and I'm going to show you why. Now it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been really windy and cloudy here, and now that's starting to break and this beach is starting to come alive. I'm starting at the very far left of this beach down, I call this the family section, because there's 3 different sections I think to this beach. There's the family section where all the kids come down here, play in the waves. There's the mid section, and then there's the far section way over by the nature preserve. That's kind of like more the adults only section. That's where you can, you know, get nude, find some places that people won't bother you, and you can really enjoy your time here. So anyway, I'm in the family section. Now down here there's lots of palapas, lots. There's a volleyball court down here, there's a bar down here, and there's also a place to grab some food. And I just got a super Cuban made up. It was fantastic. Now, it's been very windy down here since I've been. It's starting to like go down slightly, the wind, but the waves are acting up and it's awesome. If I was a kid, I'd be out there. The water temperature right now, I'd say it's probably about, you know, I'd say it's like 75, maybe. End of March, so March breaks over, but there's still lots of people down here and lots of families, lots of people having a good time. So I just left the area that I usually call the family zone. All the palapas are usually together. There's lots of people. There's tunes back there, right over by the snack bar and the bar. So it's a great place to go and chill out instead of going up to the main buffet for lunch. They make a great Cuban sandwich there. That guy's been there for like 10 years. He's awesome, dude. He's such a friendly guy. Anyway, so dotted like right behind me, I'm just passing these little palapas. Now, this is kind of more, if you just want to chill out and get away from people, they start to spread the palapas out more here. This is for people that, you know, want to just kind of get away from the everyday, get away from the mishmash of people. The only problem is it's not close to the bar. So anyway. Now the watercolor here is absolutely fantastic, but if the wind wasn't so violent right now and the waves weren't so crazy, the water would be even like nicer. But it is beautiful. Now you can see all these outcroppings of rocks, but the sand here is fantastic. I haven't stepped on any pebbles or anything, and I haven't even seen a shell, to be honest with you. I don't know how many kilometers long this beach is. When I walk this beach, it takes me a good 40 to an hour to walk the entire way. Sometimes it takes me a little longer, depends. When it's low tide, I find that the sand's a little bit firmer and it's easier to walk on. Now in this section here, they have an awesome little bar where you can get yourself some cold drinks, water, cervezas, rum and cokes, mojitos if they have the mint. And you can also do sailing in your catamaran and kayaking and windsurfing. It's not open again today because it's just way too windy. So there's probably a red flag out. Now this section of beach is really cool because they got the palapas kind of up by the rocks, which is really awesome. And that's where I see a lot of couples hanging out, young newlyweds, older couples. You know, it's a little bit more romantic with the rock cropping and stuff like that. It's cool. If you're coming here, that's your view. Doesn't get much better than that. I love this beach. I've been to a lot of beaches in my lifetime, I really have. And I'm not just saying that, I have. And it's really hard pressed to compare. Like when you go to a Cuba beach, like they're stellar. Like I have to say that. That's why I'm down here so often. I come for that one reason is I'm coming to see a spectacular beach, hanging out, somewhere safe, peaceful. No one's bugging me. No one's selling me something that I don't want. And I have this. Now up there, that's another little bar. If you get tired and you need a break and you need a cerveza from the hard work of walking from one end of the beach to the other, grab a cerveza, they've got you covered, or a rum and coke or a mojito or something. And they used to have a little restaurant up above there. I don't know if it's operating today. I absolutely love how these little umbrellas, and they've got mixture of colors, which is beautiful. And they put the chairs right up against the rocks and get you away from the beach. Like it's on the upper part of the beach, they get you by the rocks. And it's awesome. Now, I'm just leaving this zone, so we're going to the next zone. Now this is where you're probably gonna run into people that aren't wearing clothes once in a while. I think it's legal to be topless in Cuba. It's not a bad thing. And I see people down here all the time without clothes on. Now the section coming up now has a rock croppings going further in. That's where you're probably going to notice people sunbathing in the nude. Now there's a reason why those palapas are way up there. It's if you really want to get away from it all, have some alone time, chill out, be out of the sun, but just to be away from people as well. There's tons of them, and they're littered from this point now all the way down. Like, I'm probably talking like a good kilometer or so or more. Like I'm getting to the end of the resort, but the beach it just keeps going. and there's less and less people now. It's amazing. The farther you go, you don't see people. Like, I think way down the way, like maybe a kilometer down, half a K, I can see about three souls. But that's why you come to these huts, and I'm gonna show you some other things. It's because you wanna really get away from it all when you're down here. You don't wanna be bothered by anyone, and you wanna just chill with your spouse or your friend or whoever you're coming with. Or yourself. Bring a book, chill out. Now, to get to this resort from the airport, it's gonna be 2 hours. They always say maybe it's 1 hour and 45, but then you gotta go to other hotels, drop people off, and this is the last resort, so it does take a while. But, you know, when you're here, there's a reason why you're here, and when you're here, you're happy you're here. I haven't met anyone that's been complaining the entire trip. Not one person. You know, people, when you're coming this far, you're investing your time to come this far, you know why you're coming here. You didn't come for like the T-bone steak and lobster tail. They don't have it. So you didn't come for that. You came for this. This is it. You came for a good conversation with some awesome Cubans that love working here, and they're so professional at that lobby bar. And you came for this. There's no other reason why I got a plane and flew for 3.5 hours, then got on a bus for another 2. There's no other reason. I didn't come for any other reason but this beach. That's it. I love it. And this is my favorite stretch of beach. Now, I've been to a lot of beaches that I just said that, but this stretch of beach here, this is up there. I think it's my top 3, and the reason is there's nobody here. And if Jenny and I come back, maybe May, June, July, August, September, October, there won't be anybody here. You'll have this beach to yourself. Like, I've got one guy coming at me right now. That's it. I've said it before, I love my life. I love what I get to do. I love what I get to see. I love when I run into subscribers and have chit chats with people. I love it. Like, it doesn't get any better than this. And I got this for like $755 for 5 days, all inclusive. Like, it's just craziness. It's crazy in the Western Hemisphere. I can't even stay in Canada for that. I just gotta take it in for a second. It's just stunning. I love it. Oh man, it is awesome. There's really no seaweed. Seaweed never bothers me anyway. I was just talking with that couple. They're actually going to the nature preserve to go do some fishing. They said from this point to where they're going is 50 more minutes. 50 more minutes, that's a long way. Good for them. Now, those are the huts I was talking about. There's about almost a dozen of those huts littered along the way here. And that's for you to go get out of the sun, chill, unwind, and have a good time. You know, obviously they put the huts there for a reason. I'll leave that up for interpretation. But anyway. Spectacular. There's nothing like this beach during low tide. It's about 2:30 now. And low tide's just starting to kick in big time. It's gorgeous. There's nothing really that I can say that would actually like benefit what I'm looking at. It's just, it's mind-blowing is what it is. And I'm here. It's crazy, man. 3.5 hours, 5 hours and you can be here. That's why I love coming to this place. I think this is my 40th trip or something. I don't know what it is anymore. I lost count. I'll have to ask my wife. The only thing missing here is my wife or my kids if they want to come. I actually asked one of my kids to come. They actually said, do I have to pay? And I said, well, you can chip in, that would be great. They said, no, I don't think so this time, Dad. You missed out, Zach. You would have loved it here. Let's go check out one of these huts. This is my favorite area, and you can probably understand why. I'm just out of the breeze now a little bit, not so windy. People are setting up, they're getting their chairs out there. A couple of friends that I've run into. It's awesome. I love it. Well, that's it, folks. I hope you liked my beach walk of the top 10 beach in the world. Coming at you from Cuba, Santa Maria. Finding fish on location. Listen, if you like my channel, like and subscribe. And I just want to say to about 50 or 60 subscribers that I've run into, I just want to say thank you very much. I want to say thanks to the people that work here, especially in that lobby bar and in the kitchens and the barbecue. You guys work so hard and you do a very good job at what you do. You should be proud of yourselves. Anyway, if you like my channel, like and subscribe, and guess what? I'll see you in the next video.